Yo, what is up? It's ChrisXtophers, and today we're going to be talking about why the state of multiverses is bad. It's causing people to leave the game, not play it, uninstall, and I'm going to be talking about why the game feels like that right now. And what exactly is making people leave multiverses. If you're new here, my name's ChrisXtophers. I'm a competitive multiversus player. I've been playing the game since the game has released. And if you want to support my channel and see some more content, I also upload Call of Duty, Valorant, Apex Legends, any FPS. That's where I come from before multiverses. But if you want to see more content like that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It's the easiest way to support my channel. And without further ado, let's talk about why this game is bad right now. So, starting off, the main thing that drew people away from this game was at the start of Season 1, when we were promised Rick, but then we got Morty, we got Gizmo, we got a whole nother character, not even released, but said they were going to release, Black Adam and Stripe. Nobody asked for Gizmo, everybody wanted Rick, and I know it's hard to create a character without making him unbalanced or so superior to other characters when we already have the Bugs Bunny meta, the Velma meta. But I do know a lot of people were disappointed when Season 1 released delayed, and there was no Rick. We got Gizmo. Now Gizmo's cool and everything, but nobody asked for him. We wanted Rick. Now let's talk about the meta. Now this patch that just came out, I believe it is patch 1.02. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. But basically it was the patch that nerfed Tom and Jerry to the floor, yet kept Bugs Bunny and Velma in the meta. It kept Superman in the meta. It kept Batman and Shaggy. All four of those characters feel bad to fight against. They're everywhere. That's why a majority of people will not hop on and play in ranked competitive. Not ranked because there is no ranked mode yet, but just hopping on and trying to grind your MMR. It can feel frustrating when you're only fighting Velmas, Shaggy's, Superman's, Bugs Bunnies. Relatively easy characters to use that can loop you, which is supposed to be fixed already, and it's just not. So when you have characters that are easy to use, have very strong loops, Shaggy has weakened, Velma has weakened, Batman has weakened, Superman can cheese you, it just doesn't feel good to get on and grind. So majority of people are taking a break from the game right now. They're hopping on other platform fighters or shooter games, and that's where a majority of the player base went, was because of this patch. It just doesn't feel good to fight, even in public matches, let alone tournaments. Have you tried to fight it in a tournament recently? I doubt many of y'all have, but let me tell you, in top 8 of tournaments, it's mostly just Bugs Bunnies, Batmans, Velmas, and Superman. That's really all it is. The meta feels terrible right now, and I'm speaking from that firsthand. I've tried tournaments, I've tried public matches. It's just terrible right now. There's no sauce, there's no skill, it feels like, and the characters that are good right now are just easy to use, man. They're so easy. Now let's talk about reason number 3 on why people stop playing multiverses right now. That would be ranked. There is absolutely no ranked mode. There is no cosmetics that you can buy that have been refreshed. The game feels stale right now because, you know, everybody got on this game and just grinded the shit out of it, and after you grind for a little bit, you realize that there's not a lot to grind for. There's no ranked mode, there's no prestige skins. I'm not saying we need those, but the community kind of wants them. Everybody's hitting around level 30 with their mains now, and then this patch comes out, everybody gets nerfed to the floor besides the characters that were already meta. It just feels really bad. And when you hop into a public match and you're trying to grind your MMR, there's no ranked. It just feels really shitty. The connection's bad, and it just feels real bad. Now moving on to the last reason people are leaving multiverses, the servers. Servers feel bad right now. 90% of your matches you're experiencing a little bit of lag, and it just sometimes will get you killed. Like, you'll glitch into a move that you weren't even near. Your knockback will be increased, because sometimes when you do lag in this game, your knockback is increased, and I don't really understand how that works with the connectivity, or, you know, I'm not the guy to ask those questions, but it happens. and servers are shit right now. Everybody can agree. Even when you're fighting in a tournament and you have to invite and somebody's hosting, 90% of the time you can't go one tournament without somebody getting lag tested because the servers are just bad. Everybody lags, and as a whole this patch really has sucked. I know I made a video a couple videos ago saying that I'm so excited for this patch. I take it all back. The hitbox changes are so nice, but was it worth nerfing Tom and Jerry to the floor so that all these other characters can run rampant? Because I'm not trying to be biased here, but Tom and Jerry was really the only counter to a Bugs Bunny Velma comp. Now if you run into a Bugs Bunny Velma comp or a Velma Wonder Woman comp, what do you do? If you're not playing those two characters, what do you do? You're out matchupped, out charactered. I wish you could say you were out skilled, but you're not. But as a summary to this whole entire video, I believe the main reason people did give a break on this game or just abandon it completely is just the fact of all the promises that were broken. Now, I know Tony and the devs are trying really hard right now, but they need to put it into overdrive. We need Rick, we need this lag fix, we need better servers. This meta has to go. The Velma, Wonder Woman, Bugs Bunny, Shaggy, Superman meta has to go. It's not fun for people to hop on. Recently I tried to get one of my friends in real life who's not into platform fighters to get on the game, and within our first session all we were running into were the meta characters, the Superman, Velma cheese, and it was his first time playing the game and that's what he experienced. He didn't like it, and I know it's a big turnoff for a lot of other people who are first getting into platform fighters to have to go against a Superman who's the only character in the game with a command grab, paired up with a Velma who can heal Superman and weaken you and fight you from across the stage. It's just not appealing right now. This patch is not appealing to really anybody. The competitive players, it's not appealing to them unless they're maining Velma. It's not appealing to the casual players because all the casual players out there, they want to have fun. They're maining LeBron, Gizmo, Raindog, Garnett, and they have to fight these unfair matchups. The meta feels crazy in this game because every game has a meta. It doesn't matter if it's Apex Legends, it doesn't matter if it's Valorant, CSGO. There's meta in every single game. There's meta weapons, there's meta characters. But in this game specifically, it feels like meta is up here and every other character is down here. Like there's such a huge gap between the S tier characters and every other character. You'll know that if you try to hop into a solo match with maybe, let's just say LeBron or Raindog or Gizmo, even Garnett, and you only fight meta characters, you will know the difference I'm talking about. Meta characters are just on a whole nother platform, and I feel like in a fighting game, especially with this patch basically being a balance patch, nothing feels balanced. And personally, that's why I believe everybody is taking a break from this game this patch. It doesn't feel good. Nothing about this patch feels good besides the hitboxes. And if you're gonna fix the hitboxes, we can't even experience it because of the servers. You're not even telling that your moves are connecting or not connecting because 90% of the time you're lagging out. But I've had enough talking. I just had to get this off my chest. I believe that this next patch coming out has to be a balanced patch, a correct balanced patch. We need servers, we need Rick, we need ranked, and we need a couple of nerfs and buffs to maybe some underused characters, and maybe we need to nerf some of the more meta characters because right now it's feeling dominated. But that's all I wanted to say. If you liked the video, like I said at the beginning, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. That helps me. This was a shorter video than what I'm used to doing, and I'm not used to just sitting here and talking in front of the camera, but I felt like I had to get this video out there because all over Twitter right now there's a huge controversy of why people are leaving multiverses, and I feel like nobody's talking about the real problems. Everybody's talking about prestige skins and Rick. I think it's just servers and ranked and meta, but it's just my opinion. At the end of the day, we can all have our own opinions, but I'm gonna let y'all get into your next video. Peace.